I find it fascinating that Buttigieg had to walk his comments back here because his answer on Pod Save America was so disastrous and embarrassing and didn't meet the moment that he went to Politico to try to clarify this. This is their podcast playbook explaining, because I guess this was a conversation that was just over in text, explaining why Buttigieg, I guess, felt the need to say this to Politico.
Yeah, do you want to take a second stab at that?
Yeah, and I do think it's also interesting when you hear their framing of it, because obviously Politico is as DC Beltway as it gets, and if we're talking about facts on the ground about Israel's standing in the United States, the way that they even talk about this as a liability for Buttigieg is a huge shift.
That you're going to want to read for both its 2028 implications and for a better sense of how opinions within the Democratic Party are shifting on Israel and Gaza. Recently, former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg made an appearance on the influential Pod Save America podcast, after which he caught incoming fire over his response to a question.
Can we just chill with some of the language?
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
Okay, sorry. I was asked a simple question.
We've seen people be ripped apart by missiles.
Yeah, right. Words are violence, according to Zionists, though, so...
about Gaza, an answer which critics thought was especially mealy-mouthed.
Yeah, it's so interesting, Adam, because Buttigieg is known for being such an excellent communicator and really being able to distill and help digest some of these really
among you people, sorry.
Complicated topics. So I was surprised by the story, but it looks like he's trying to do a little bit of cleanup and clarifying, and he is doing that with you, my friend. You talked to him, so I'm so curious to hear what his message was on take two on this question.
Is there like a liberal audio
he
filter?
sort of acknowledged that he wasn't as clear as he could have been. He said, quote, "I get it," end quote. He said, quote, "It's important to be clear about something this enormous and this painful. It's just that it's so enormous and it's so painful that sometimes words can fail." Essentially, I asked him the same questions that the Pod Save hosts asked him, whether or not, if he was a member of the Senate, that he would have voted against sending additional arms to Israel. And he said, yes, he would have voted against that. I asked him where he was at on naming Palestine as a state. And he essentially said that he thought just words on a paper didn't have a lot of meaning, but he thought it should be a negotiated process. And then also asked him just about how he was processing these images out of Gaza.
Oh, as a father. Okay, all right. But I just wanted to get through that because the answer didn't change at all. He threw in, oh yeah, if I would have voted to block arms sales to Israel, I mean, it's already happened. I could have spoken out about it at the time as I'm trying to position myself to run for president.
What about Iron Dome?
Yeah, well, we know what that answer would be. So, what his backtrack was I was just so basically it's so big and hard of a topic that I was unable to articulate myself, that he was so overcome with emotion. I also I'm not going to commit to recognizing a Palestinian state, which is basically supposedly supposed to be the Democratic Party position for, I don't know, my entire lifetime. I was just too emotional about the topic to give a clear answer.
It's such a big topic in the sense that they gave me $190,000 to run my last presidential campaign, and I'm hoping they might do the same in the future. So I'm trying to not do anything to jeopardize that. It's very nuanced, this wanting money for my political ambitions thing.
Yes.
Allyship. We need to have allies that, get out the checkbook every 4 years.
No one's saying that. No poll says that.
I never really have an opportunity for that one, but that's a little underrated.
He's corrupt. He's corrupt. Pete Buttigieg is bought by Israel.
Yeah.
I
mean, if you can't show courage on this now, he was probably shocked by the reaction. Why are these freaks shocked by the reaction? Israel's military action has an 8% approval rating with Democratic voters. I don't understand this. Because, I mean...
They're corrupt.
But because they think that they can get out of it with some sort of, he can just speak his way out of it. And that's not how this is going to work, dog.
That's what got him to the dance.
It can't change his tricks, I guess.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.